So I'm going to vlog while I cook. I'm cooking some kind of penne thing that comes with knorr, and I chopped some mushrooms and peppers and Thai long bean into it. And some cottage cheese and spiced it. So I'm going to vlog a little bit. See, this is my mess I live in. This is the other Unproressor lives, so I better cut that part out. So, but I might show it to friends. Between not being able to move much, being content with things where they are, perhaps having too many things. But I'll end this because it's pointed in the wrong direction, although I'll continue out onto the porch for the light of this Fraser and the sunset on the solstice of 2018. And I'll turn it off and start it with the other position, with me facing it, and continue the vlog about the day, about the turning of the world. It's not Ragnarok, but I think that's over with long ago, but that's another story. I'll make a video about it. So this is the sun, the last we see of it on the solstice day of the winter of 1918. Mighty things have taken place. The Abbotsford Airport apparently has like a whole line of trees fallen. Somebody said it looked like a logging show. And there's a head-on collision on the Lions Gate with a semi-flipped. I missed what else it was somewhere else. Was it something on Canada Way? And there's still a tree down at Fraser and Kingsway, and I know those big trees there in that little triangle park, so crazy it's still blocked. And I don't know what else is out there. And the big news is that it wasn't a tornado or like they once got in White Rock, a water spout that came up through the strip up onto the hill a bit and then died, you know. This water spout, once it hits land, it dies, usually. But this was just super heavy winds and it destroyed the White Rock Pier. Yeah, that's really something. So anyway, I'm going to turn around here and maybe a little bit look at the Fraser. And Abbotsford Airport's over that way. And this is the rest of the jungle I live in. And actually this is called the ghetto around here. There used to be crack houses across the street. And there's some nice places over the other street. And they built up this nice place, well, relatively nice. And that place is nice. So then that's blue building there in the trees. That's Thomas Haney House. Maybe that's it there. Maybe that's Thomas Haney. No, that's Thomas Haney there. What is that one? That's across 224th. Yeah, anyway, so that's the rest of my building, you know. So Maple Ridge, British Columbia. And the US is 16 miles due that way. I can't see the San Juans. If I was higher up, I might see them on a clear day. Right, the other British Columbia that's gone, the one we never had. But yeah, I don't know. My family came here in '46. You know, that's fine. I get it. We're not from here. Totally get it. Anyway, so I know where I have to be. But yeah, I wanted to show you Solstice Day in Maple Ridge. And what else was in the news? What Mattis said. Mattis said in his resignation letter that he was determined that the U.S. maintain its international alliances in order to maintain world stability. And that there's this whole thing about China using illegal methods to establish its global empire. Well, what else did the U.S. do than not that? So anyways, I'm not using my face this time. I'm just using my voice. I should be making images here to go with this, but all I got for now is my view of the Fraser River and the solstice sunset going behind the tree to the right of Thomas Haney House. I wish I could zoom this video, and I really should get a better one. Solstice sunset. It's not gone down yet. It's going into the clouds. I'm just observing the moment as per tradition, as it should be. I wait for the light to die before you look away. It's an old rite. It's an old rite. We probably did it when we were, they say, still in the trees, but no, on the savannah certainly. You know, in the jungle you don't see the sunset unless you're right on the treetops. or on a mountain. And yeah, of course you'd watch it from a mountain, like I would too. I want to go up to Iron Mountain before I leave this area, maybe, I don't know. Going back to Ruskin's always a really strange thing. When you've been away so long, you see? So I'm just enjoying the moment of the solstice. Now, the Fraser here in front of me there, nice, has a little barge on it right now. I'll slow down, I'll stop so you can see it. I see traffic on the river all the time. It's a busy working river. It's the heart of British Columbia since the gold rush, and before, and since the fur trade too. Although, you know, the Columbia was our river. We used it. We, meaning the British. I'm not British, I'm only a quarter English. But we, meaning, you know, Canada inheriting the British legacy here and British Columbia inheriting, but it is all a colonialist legacy. It's all a colonialist legacy as to why we're here now. Me, I'm into things that people here on the resource frontier of the world, which is what British Columbia is, and is determined to stay that way between the two major parties trying to remain vying for power. What happens now, we'll see. But the point is,